welcome back to another episode of World of Tanks with Ngani Titan. We're here in Prokhorovka. It's not a recent game, it's an older game, a couple of months old actually, but it's another Spähpanzer I C game. And, well, I've been playing the Spähpanzer I C quite a bit, and it's a joy of a tank actually to play. You'll always do reasonably well. You mightn't do spectacularly well in it. I think it's lacking a few things to make it really spectacular, but it's a good, solid, hard-hitting, actually, mid-tier light tank. And I'm going to this position down here on the bushes at E1. It's a fairly aggressive position, but if you can manage to get in there undetected, you can actually sometimes have a great spotting game. Now, it depends really on how the enemy plays it and how much cover or support you get. This is one of these positions you can't afford to shoot from. If you shoot from this position, you're more likely to be spotted by tanks from either the middle or ones pushing up along the western side of the map. So the Centurion 1, for instance, if he starts getting any closer, could quite easily spot you from if you fire, as could the light tanks popping up in the middle. And you've also got to watch your tier. Sometimes you can be spotted, especially the high tiers. The spotting ranges of high tier machines are so good that you can make this position might not be as good at top tier games, or if you're up against top tier tanks, simply because of their view ranges and the fact that the bushes just aren't as good in the Xbox as they are on the PC. So there's a lot of spotting stuff that you can get away with on the PC that you won't get away with on the Xbox. So the Centurion is being quite aggressive and is actually pushing up. We have a light tank on the bowl. He's also a massive threat to spotting us, especially if we do anything or poke out of the bush in any way whatsoever. So I'm keeping the most likely to spot me as the Centurion, and I'm just keeping the gun trained on him, because if he spots me, I want to get the opportunity to put a round into him before I go, or as I go. There I am, spotted, put the round in, took a round behind, took a second round, so one of the two tank destroyers behind me actually fired, or hit me, and the Centurion and the other tank destroyer both missed. But we had picked up 1500 spotting damage. By the time we're finished, we'll have almost 2000 spotting damage picked up, so I'm happy enough with what I managed to achieve there. And we're still alive, so now we can play a different game. There's no point really going back into that location. The Centurion hasn't moved, he's going to spot me. I think the light tank and the bowl has been gotten rid of, but it's been replaced by a heavy tank. Now the heavy tank isn't going to be the same kind of threat. There is the VK2-1, and there he's gone. I actually was surprised that shot got through. Now it's an IS-2 in the bowl, which is probably the worst tank you could probably put in there, because he's blind as a bat and he doesn't have the gun to pressure to shoot anyone when he gets out of it either. So looks like he's attempting to leave, but he's coming over onto our side. It's a very aggressive move on his part, considering he doesn't have a lot of friends down there. I know we're ahead in tanks, but that's not going to help. And now it's time to come forward, because there's a Jackson, who's low on health, was a low tier tank anyway. There's the Centurion 1, who is low on health, but he's very low on health now. The Jackson's just been taken out, so I now think it's worthwhile making a run on the Centurion. The first shot just goes wild, but we're getting closer and he's not aware really, or he's not paying attention to us, and that's him out of the way. So that just leaves the Yazzie back here, and that, what we should need to do now is the whole team push down on this axis. But whether we do it or not, I don't know, because there's no sign of us doing it yet. I don't think I'll take the Yazzie on my own. They're actually a fast turner, and I'm playing a very dangerous game here at the moment. We're very strong front armour as well. However, I've been up the road a few times and there's no sign of an enemy on this side, so I think I'm safe enough coming around this side of the map, and now I have complete cover. And the thing is, I'm drawing the attention. Well, there's two things. I'm drawing the attention of the Yazi east, but which is away from the tanks that are facing him, coming south. But I'm also cutting off his escape, because if he has to escape, he's got to go through me, and if he's on the move, then the advantage is mine. And there it is now. He suddenly realises how precarious his predicament is, and he's making his run for it, but it's too late at this point in time. Because now we have him, we're behind him, and that's it, he's out of the way. Now there is a tank shooting across the map, but I wasn't really aware of it at this point in time. But there is a Pershing over there who's just after shooting me, and I've really gone the wrong way here. What I need to be doing is getting into the low ground there in front of me, and I just need to keep the Pershing under observation, because I've got allies coming in from all directions. They're coming in behind him and in front of him, and all I need to do is keep him spotted, and I just pick up the spotting damage. And he's goosed one way or the other, because if he comes out this side, there's a gang of us here, and there's two of us on top of the hill as well. And his remaining allies are also defending the hill, but not in a position to save the Pershing. So now, when I get a shot off of these two guys, one of them is just gone, and the other one is just gone. So that's it. Game over, and it's a rather successful game from our team's perspective. We only lost 4 tanks. Fairly substantial victory, and we did reasonable amounts of damage. We got almost 2,500 assistance spotting damage, and just over 1,000 damage directly dealt by us. That got us our Fire for Effect, First Class Mastery Scout Ribbon, and the usual ops, and yes, First Class Mastery is the big one, of course, and we get number 1 by experience in the team. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please press like, comment, share. It really helps the channel out, and if you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I will catch you all again soon. Bye for now.